Hi there, my name is Ryan. I work for Smart Technologies, and today we're going to talk about the SmartBoard 7000 series with iCUE. Now, this is a perfect upgrade from projector-based solutions. It's Smart's most intuitive and innovative flat panel on the market today. A couple of quick things about the 7000 series just to kind of kick things off here. First of all, it comes in two different sizes, so 75 inches and 86 inches. It's also a 4K Ultra HD display, so it's going to look great even in those bigger rooms from far away, and you're definitely future-proof there with that 4K screen. It also features HyperTouch technology. So what that means is that it's going to give you the most responsive and accurate touch and inking experience on the market today, plus the ability to recognize different tools like the 4 pens and the eraser on the magnetic pen tray below. It's Energy Star certified as well, so what that means is that's going to drive down your total cost of ownership. It's a commercial grade panel rated for about 50,000 hours of use, and it has all the right safety, environmental, and regulatory certifications to meet your school's specific standards. It's got full HDMI and USB compliance, so all the devices that you have in your space are going to work well with the board. It's also got presence detection technology built into it as well, so when you walk into the room, the board's going to be ready to use right away. And finally, like all SmartBoard interactive displays, the 7000 series features iCUE embedded computing, as well as 1-year subscription to Smart Learning Suite software, which is going to give you lesson creation, game-based activities, collaborative workspaces, and formative assessment as well. Let's talk about some key differentiators and benefits of the 7000 series. First of all, object awareness. The board is smart enough to recognize the difference between a pen to write, a fist to erase, or a fingertip to select. So that's as simple as me taking one of my 4 pens here, drawing on the surface of the board just by touching the pen to the board itself, moving by tapping and moving my content around, or erasing with my fist. It's just that simple, and I don't have to go finding a menu somewhere or trying to select a different tool from a toolbar. I can simply use what I have at my disposal, be my fist, my fingertip, or my pens to do what I want to do. I also have Pen ID built into the 7000 series as well too, so that's going to allow multiple users the ability to write in the pen color of their choice. So if I had multiple pens that I wanted to use at the exact same time, I can definitely do that as well too. So as you can see, I've drawn 2 different marks here at the exact same time. No need to share or worry about bumping into one another in terms of what I'm using. The 7000 series also has 16 simultaneous points of interaction. That's a combined 10 touches, 4 pens, and 2 erasers. So that'll be the exact same experience on both Windows and Mac operating systems, which is more than enough for any classroom activity. All of these features are great in isolation, but what's even better is Smart's simultaneous tool differentiation. This allows multiple users the ability to interact with the most freedom at the exact same time. So I'm going to invite Steven up to come and showcase this feature for us. So what you'll notice is that we can begin to draw, write, erase, and move content around at the exact same time without interfering with one another. None of the actions of writing, moving, or erasing will block each other. You don't have to take turns or interrupt each other. Simultaneous tool differentiation truly allows you to focus on student learning outcomes and not on managing the technology in the room. Smart ink drivers are also included with every SmartBoard interactive display. It doesn't just ink as an overlay, you actually ink directly into native content. Things like Microsoft Office documents, PowerPoint, Word, and Excel, and PDFs as well, and lets you save your work. Let me show you in action. I'm going to switch from Notebook to PowerPoint here, and I'm going to begin to draw directly into my content. I'm going to activate my presentation mode. I'm going to begin to highlight, circle, and draw. I can also swipe to advance the page there, very easy, and then I'm going to continue to draw into my content. Now I'm going to exit presentation mode, and what you'll notice is that once I do that, all of my annotations actually stay where I put them initially. I could save this content if I want to, or I can directly move these annotations as well. These drawings are directly in the application, not just an overlay. Smart Ink also has a number of different tools that you can access from the Ink Dynamic toolbar as well. I can begin to create a note directly on my desktop if I wanted to, but I could also change my color and line thickness anytime that I'd like to. This tool also has some other things built into it as well. Things like pen properties, favorites, screen shade, and screen captures. Included with every SmartBoard interactive display is our iCUE technology, and that's Android-based embedded computing. All I have to do to access the iCue is tap down here, and it takes me to my iCue homepage. This means that there's no need for a dedicated laptop or computer. It's walk-up and use simplicity that connects with student devices. Now, if you look at the surface of my iCue here, you'll notice a couple of different things. I have my date and time, recent files that I've accessed, and then favorites as well. I've got my own digital whiteboard, a built-in web browser, my own apps library, and then wireless screen sharing as well. Now, the unique thing about our screen sharing is that it offers native support for iOS, Android, and Microsoft devices, meaning that there's no need to install an additional app or additional software or additional hardware. You also have the ability to customize the look and feel of your iCue by changing the wallpaper as well. Now, because the 7000 series includes a 1-year subscription to Smart Learning Suite software, that's going to allow me to interact with content like Notebook, PDF, and PowerPoint files, all by jumping into my Player app here on my iCue screen. Now here I have a selection of different file types, things like PDFs, again, PowerPoints, and Notebook files, and I can click one and access that content just by simply touching on it and jumping right into it. I can change my slides around here, and what you'll notice is that I'm actually able to select and move objects around, rotate, resize if I want to, and then draw over top as well, just like I would be in standard notebook software. In addition to this, I can access game-based activities, collaborative activities, and formative assessment activities as well. All updates to iCue software and even the panel's firmware are delivered automatically over the air. Finally, the 7000 series has an optional upgrade. You can choose to include a Windows 10 Pro experience delivered through this Intel compute card. To access the compute card, simply click the Input button. This will give me a live preview of any of my wired devices, and I can simply switch over to my built-in Windows 10 Pro experience. This gives you the flexibility of having both an embedded Android experience complemented with a Windows 10 Pro experience all in one integrated solution. Thanks for watching this video on the 7000 series. We've created all these features to lead to better outcomes for you and your students.